Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Firmbie with you, and welcome to my little corner of the interwebs. Great to have your company. Thank you very much for dropping by. Listen, what I wanted to do this afternoon, I was going to get into World of Warships and keep grinding the American battleship line, and just up to the tier 9 I we're at the moment. But what I thought I might do is just stream it for you. Just for your entertainment. Hopefully it'll be entertaining, just so that you can see how much I absolutely suck at these at this tier. But anywho, look, before we get into today's stream, just to some quick shout outs. Do check out some of the listed content creators in the description below. A whole bunch of people that are doing some great stuff. Kamikaze78, good mate of mine from the gaming community. Go and check out his channel. I think I'll put the links in the description, so you must have a look after this. But if it's not, just Google Kamikaze78, doing some great things over there. If you like your World of Warships content, then Ctn Rye, of course. BigShadows there, Little Shadow. Another one that's worth going and having a look at is from America, Your Real Estate Whisperer. Christina, Eddie, shout outs to Sydney and Albury. Doing some great things over there. They're a real estate company, but they've just brought a slight twist to, or slight, variation to just a straight real estate presentation. So some of the characters they're introducing to some of their skits is quite interesting. So even if you're not in American, even if you're not into real estate, then go and check them out. Send them I sent you over. They'd love to hear from you. But look, let's get in today's content, and as I said, watch me horribly fail. Oh, I tell you what, I'm just looking over on my screen here. I've got such a big head, haven't I? Oh well, that'll make a good outro, won't it? Anyway, let's get in. Let's press some buttons, and we want that one there, I think. Look at that, it even works and stuff. Aren't we smart? As I was saying, grinding through the American battleship line. There's the glorious Ira in its all its splendor. I'll just show you very quickly. That's what I'm targeting, the good old Montana at tier 10. That's our objective, and we've still got, so let's have a quick look here, 72,000 to go. So the grind is real. So let's continue on and get into game. This is the first game for this afternoon, so I don't know what how many people are on, what their game standards like. Really depends on who's online, and yeah, as I said, what their game standards is like, and in fact what region that they're from. It's always interesting because I'm on the SEA server. Sometimes you do get people that don't speak English, or perhaps English is their second language, and just makes it so sometimes a little bit more difficult to for the communication. But look, it is what it is. Let's get into game and see what we can do. Excuse me. It's always the way. You get on camera and you got to scratch, you got to cough, but consolation, I suppose, I do have a fresh coffee. So that's one consolation, I suppose. Let's have a look here. What are we up against? Another Iowa at tier 9, couple of Montanas. So heavily swayed towards the tier 10 area, which you would expect, which is fair enough. Zows. Okay. So we're on the a north map for those who play World of Warships, and it's a domination style map. Let's start battling. What I tend to do, as you've probably seen in my previous videos, is I try to open up that communication level and see who's actually listening. So go, hi team, and see who responds. Generally those who do speak English or understand English tend to respond. Oh, there we go, we do get a response.
Good luck, everyone.
Where are we all going, team?
Let's give them a hard time.
As you can see, I'm not the quickest typist, so you're going to have to bear with me. The old one finger typist tends to do me. Look, I'm obviously spawned over on this side, so I'm tempted to push the D. We'll get our engines up and running. Not that the eye was very fast off the mark either, but look, an Iowa is an Iowa, and it is a heavy hitter, of course, but it's very slow off the block. So, but that's right. I don't want to be on the front line. Those who, well, I suppose at the end of the day, you play your Iowa how you want to play your Iowa, whether it's aggressively or passively. But as you can see, let's just zoom in. The old Iowa 27 point, let's call it 27 kilometer range on those big boys. What are they? 403s? I should have looked that up before I started, shouldn't I? But what I was alluding to is that, yeah, being an Iowa, you don't want to be up front and personal. That's more for something like a Bismarck, maybe, where you can, you know, where it's got those secondaries that tend to pain anyone that gets within 10 kilometers. If I've got that mistake, if I've got that wrong, let me know in the comment section, or if you're watching on stream, then let me know in the chat if I've got that wrong. I think it's 10 kilometer secondaries on a Bismarck, but anyway, we are in the Iowa, as I said, guiding the American battleship line, and yeah, if you are in chat, if you're just watching this stream, that's fine. I have no issue with that at all. If you want to give us a hello, how you doing, and where you're from, that's also groovy. But as I said, pretty casual today, just grinding the Iowa.
Get back.
No, we don't want the Yang to get back. We want him to go forward. We want to actually give him support. So let's go.
All forces, provide cover for that.
Provide cover for that target. And what do we get out here? Could reach out and touch that Montana, but it'd be a terrible shot at that distance. He might be worth a shot at. Let's see about there, and see if we can't share our AP love with a Muscover, I think it was. Oh, now that's rude. Now, I actually missed that in chat. Someone saying get back in chat there, which is interesting because I would have thought he would have liked some support. But come to think of it, I see his point. We are bringing a lot of heavy hitters over this way, so we might do a U-turn, I think. And what do you think, guys that are watching in stream? Yeah, righto. You only have to say it once, pal. I can see his point though, because you know, once we bring these heavy hitters over to D, then that's a lot of firepower that's actually out of the game. So not so much out of the game, but not being able to concentrate fire on those folks who want to come to Charlie Point. So look, that's a fair call. Now who went down? I actually missed that. Looks like most of their forces they're doing an A-B strat. So looks like our Allied forces to the north of A Point are having a bit of a hard time. So excuse me, come back here, camera. As you can see, the Iowa is not the fastest ship on the high sea, so you do need to plan where you're going. Oh, all size. Okay, I need some eyes. I need intelligence data just here. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's turning out. You can feel my guns bearing down on him. So we'll just hold fire for a minute. We are undetected. So we'll enjoy the undetection as much as we can. Now, is he going to level out? He's going to stay angled, isn't he? Which is a good thing because someone's got some AP rounds on him from that angle. Darn it. Okay, looks like our Yu Yang has secured Charlie Point, which is going to be great for his XP. Excellent. So we're going to push through to Bravo Point. What's this guy doing out here? Yeah, he's going to wear some torps. Hopefully. He's trying to get up and around that corner, isn't he?
Enemy battleship sighted. Enemy cruiser sighted.
Full salvo out on the old size. And one overpen. Great.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Now we are 2 ships down, so, and I'm not doing a terribly good job. Give you the big chip. I did have my guns out of play for quite some time, unfortunately. Oh, well, we've got Montana here. Let's share some AP love with this guy. What's he doing? I'd say about here. See how those rounds. Wasn't going as fast as I thought he was, to be honest.
Enemy battleship sighted. Enemy battleship sighted.
Now we might just nose in a little bit, just so we're not showing as much broadside. That old size is just giving me the shits. Right, pal. Not doing well at all, am I?
Enemy cruiser detected.
We want this guy out of the game because he's just been
All stations
annoying all game.
reporting the position of a strategic target.
Wow, he's just caning me severely, isn't he? Let's just... Yeah, I'm going to be just watching that Moscow, watching that Montana there.
Enemy battleship sighted.
We really want this guy out of the game. They don't look too bad. And of course, they land absolutely terribly. Montana, go away. Nobody likes you. Yeah, I know I'm detected. And this is why I said at the start of the live stream, this is why
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
I absolutely suck at the American, well, any battleship, to be honest. Oh, that's what's keeps detecting me, that buffalo.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Whack him up so we can try to keep it. That buffalo's running, isn't he?
Fighter airborne.
Is he going to come in? No, he's not.
All stations concentrate fire.
But
on
the
the
Zhao
target.
is. See if we can reach out and touch that buffalo. Trying to get that third gun around. Might have
Enemy cruiser detected.
given me way too much broad, I think.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic
Torpedoes to
target.
port. Target penetrated.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
And we got into some knife fighting with the Zhao. Let's highlight him for secondaries. I think he's just had the oh shit moment. There, he's down. Guns should be low. All size. He's going to be a thorn on my side. So let's get rid of this guy out here first. No, he's turning out. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Guns. Rotate, 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 rotate. Come on now.
Fighter returning to ship.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
And I'm being crossfired. Yay. Yay for me. A bit knife fighting with the all size, just for giggles. What could possibly go wrong, right?
I need help. Roger.
Way too much side. There's either one or the other, wasn't it?
Ship is on fire.
The enemy is about to win.
Pretty fires, time to put those out. Spin those guns around.
Problem solved, sir.
The ship is on fire.
Nothing else makes an entertaining stream, doesn't it? Yeah, there we go. And this is why I suck.
The enemy team is taking
Look, I'm going to have to take a lot of responsibility for that. Yeah, I did have my guns out of play for quite some time. Let's just bounce back to port. There's no point staying there. We're just going to have to wait until that ship comes out of the game. Exit game. Good time as any to take a sip of coffee. We might even grab another ship and jump in a game, just so we're not hanging around on our port screen. Look, what else have I got laying around? Let's pop back to an 8. I know we want to push the 9 line in the American BBs, but I did mention about the Bismarck. Let's grab the Bismarck and go in for giggles. Yeah, the Bismarck's always interesting to run in with. A bit of knife fighting, perhaps a little bit more entertaining for you to watch. Again, while I wait for that Iowa to come out of game. But yeah, I that was my mistake. I went over to Delta Point and yeah, had those guns out of commission for quite a long time, where those heavy hitters should have been up in the action a bit more. But look, GG to the enemy team. They played a good game. They pushed the point at force. I was way too broadside for, way too long there, so that was my fault. But look, it is what it is. Let's move on to the next game. Actually, if you've got any hints and tips in regards to doing the Iowa, if you've got a specific loadout that you think that is better for the Iowa, whether it's captain skills, whether it's loadout for the Iowa, let me know. Either in chat if you happen to be watching, or if you're watching this on replay, then let me know in the comments section. I'll read all your comments, respond to all your comments, so yes, do let me know. In the Bismarck, what do we go up against? Up against Iowa's, great. Gonna love that. Cleveland will burn you down. Hi team.
Good luck and fair seas. Let's give them a hard time. Good luck and fair seas. Good show. That's how it's done. Much obliged. Thank you.
Oops, it easy. As you can see, not the best of typist. But, I'm not the best of players. I freely admit that. But now, this is always an interesting map. If you go to A, there's a lot of cover at A, which means a lot of your guns are out of action. You go up the middle, you get crossfired. It's a long way over to Delta Point. What's everyone thinking? I do have a couple of DDs out here. Enemy DDs would probably head to A because of the cover. Look, let's go to A and see what trouble we can cause, just so we can have a decent decent hitter on this side. Support the Missouri. We don't have any carriers, which is groovy. Mahan over there. Oh, speaking of which, there's contestant number 1. Why can't we highlight? There we go. Just highlighting him for secondaries. He's 14k's out, but you know, always good to highlight the DDs just in case they want to come up too close to a Bismarck. I caught him on the turn there, so hopefully we might be able to clip him. Yep, we did clip him. Took out a module. Incapacitated. Oh, got incoming.
Concentrate fire
Akatsuki. Boink. Oh, well, yeah, we've got to watch out for those Yamato rounds. Like that.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Yeah, we do need...
Support that target.
We need to watch out for those Yamato rounds. They will hurt a lot if they get hold of you. Yeah, I'm not going to get over that hill. So I'll leave them marked as secondaries. We've got Leon out here. Oop, we've got a lot of torps. Thanks, thanks for spotting those torps there. We'll help him out by putting some AP down up this line.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
6 grand off the line.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Actually, we'll mark him for secondaries. Damn it, gonna take 1. Which is gonna suck. No, they're gonna run out. That's good.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Raise my guns a little bit there.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
What have we got coming around? The Margie coming around here. Oh, no. This is gonna hurt. And it does.
I need help.
Need help with these guys out here. Look, you little lion. Bugger off. Nobody likes you. Those out there. His dispersions is not to... Yeah, they were terrible shots.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Yeah, thank you, Captain Obvious. Look, we got 3 of those. Let's get some of that health back a little bit. Mark this line for secondaries again. He's coming back in.
Requesting fire on the designated target.
Oh, detected. That line's detected me quite a lot. Let's put him out here.
Enemy battleship detected.
No, way too. Oh, someone got a piece of him. Wasn't me. Give you the big tip. As you see, my aim is absolutely terrible at the moment. Where that... Was that shooting at me? Yamato earlier? Oh, go away. He's the only guy that's detected me. Okay, let's put it in full forward.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
And he's going to wear some torps, hopefully.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Those torps ran out, which is nice. Oh, there he is. Hopefully these rounds will finish him off. Oh, wow.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Yep, thank you.
Roger. Thank you.
Wrong button. Now... It was actually that Tirpitz that was detecting me. Time to do the Harold Holt and get the hell out of Dodge, I think.
Taking the lead.
Now, I think this is the first time I've played on this map with a Bismarck. So, again, I'm not convinced that where the that little DD go over here. I'm not convinced that that was a way to play it, to be honest. Again, there's way too much cover on this side for something like a Bismarck.
Get back!
Come on, girl. Doing all of 14 knots. Great, God love that. Now I'm going to push, do something a little bit daring here. This could be a fantastic decision or work out absolutely terrible. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to push the center. Now a lot of ships over on Delta Point, but I want to support our DD over on Bravo Point there. So that's my intentions. Hopefully these guys that are in the middle think the same way. Serpents, in for secondaries. Let's just wait for those corps to hit. Don't. I did not gauge that very well, did I?
Reporting the position of a strategic target.
Now, of course, I've made my presence known by firing, and every man in his dog is going to be firing at me. Yep. Thank you very much. So that Tirpitz is heading back to support their base. We've got another IR over here that wants to fire at me, which is very nice. We've got a Cleveland out there that's could do with some AP rounds. Let's see how that turns out. And it's going to turn out absolutely terrible. Totally overshot him. Where are these guys at? They're way out there.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Really want these guys to move up. That'd be the ideal plan.
Enemy battleship detected.
I mean, we are ahead on ships, we are ahead on points, so no point throwing a ship away, but again, we want to be a little bit aggressive. I mean, those ships that are coming back to their A point up in here, and they're going to get fire on me as soon as they... And that Bismarck, where is he?
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Cleveland out the back there.
Enemy battleship sighted.
The ship is on fire.
Wow.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Wow, against the Tirpitz. This isn't not gonna end well at all. Let's put that up. Actually, we could get some secondaries out on the Iowa. Now that he's close enough. Terrible, terrible rounds. That is disgusting. Guys, I'm gonna need some help here.
Requesting assistance.
Enemy cruiser detected.
And this is why I suck at this game.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Swing and a miss.
The ship is on fire.
Again, if you got some handy hints, then I am all ears to find out sort of how best to play these things. That should have been a far better salvo than that. That fire should be out fairly soon. And that guy is just caning me.
Requesting support.
Yeah, and fire's going to be out in a little while, but he's shooting more HE at me. Fire is out. And Cleveland's trying to set me on fire again. Thank you very much, Cleveland. Greatly appreciate it.
Main turret critically damaged.
Yeah, I need that. One more round and that's going to be good night, Irene. We have dropped off detection, so we'll go quiet for a little bit, only because everything's behind an island. So my best
Problem solved, sir.
play at the moment, I believe, is just go silent. Let these other guys that are, you know, full strength New Orleans. Guys, what are you doing? Bismarck at you know, 1700 left, and New Orleans still at full health. That says something. Either he's a fantastic player, or he's just played. Whoa, he just got caned by that. I'd say Iowa. Or I was getting to. He's just playing way too passively. Excuse me. Let's go half speed forward. Just trying to stay alive.
Our victory is in sight. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
But yeah, not a good run at all, is it? Look, if you got some hints and tips and on the better way to play these, then I am all ears. As I said before, is that I do enjoy the game, but I freely admit that I'm not the best at it rather. And yet I keep coming back to it. Go figure. Why we keep doing this to ourselves? Because it's quite a frustrating game, but we keep coming back. That's really our own fault. Move to A to block cap. Oh, look, I'm going to get caned if I go in there. I'll have my guns pointing that way and certainly do some recaps, but how are we doing over here? These guys are making short work of that Iowa, so we might even just help them. Perhaps just with the front guns, help those guys over there, the Missouri, with that Iowa there, just in case they need it.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
And they didn't. That's okay.
Our team has taken the lead.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Pop that up just in case there's a sneaky DD around. Get some of the health back. I should have actually realised that a lot earlier, shouldn't I? Look, let me know in the chat when things like that come up, guys. Who's trying to sneak into this A point? This sneaky little Iowa over here. Am I going to get rounds on him? Not if I can't see him, I can't. Some of those might get over and just enough to recap it. Lovely. That's all we needed. And that's game. We are going to come out with a victory, be it a very ordinary victory nonetheless, but a victory is a victory. Oh, heroic achievement. Wonder what that was. Ignore it. Here you go. And back to port. Let's pull that Iowa back out and see whether we can do a better job this time around. We've got a couple of containers. Wow, we've got a premium account for 24 hours. How cool is that? flags there, some India Delta flags issued with Demo Control number 2. Let's open up these containers and see what we have here. Some Stars and Stripes camo, 5 flags, some coal. Open next container. And more Sharks camo, 5 Papa flags for free XP, which will come in handy, and some more coal. And let's go more credits, because I know we're going to need a metric shit ton of credits when we go to buy a next ship. So those credits aren't going to go astray at all. What are they going to give us? 50k? Wow, 50k across the board, 150k. I'll take that. Thank you very much for coming. And we want to go back to 9s. Click on the right thing and Iowa. And got a duplicate, was that decal, was it? And battle. So yes, 24 hours of premium. Fantastic. So yeah, it doesn't take a genius to work out what I'm going to be doing for the next 4 or 5 hours. Is playing World of Warships. Unfortunately, that's 24 hours real time. That's not 24 hours game time, which is unfortunate. You know, you can do a 2 or 3 hour stint, I suppose, but then you got to go and sleep, or you got to go and eat. So and that's a pretty good marketing ploy, I think, on wargaming. They realise that people can't play for 20. Well, I suppose they can, but us mere mortals don't play for 24 hours. So you might play for 3 or 4 hours and then go and do what you need to do. But look, free premium is free premium, no matter what way you look at it. Okay, back in the Iowa. Hopefully we'll do a better game than last one. Shatter, the map Shatter, and Domination style map. We are top tier, as I said. In the Missouri. Now those DDs. Always got to watch out for what sort of DDs are in the match.
Action stations.
Because they are the vein of any battleship player, of course. Now this isn't always an interesting map, I believe. I mean, it's interesting. You look down there at Charlie Point, and it's always a bit of a ring-a-rosy on Charlie Point, because the our ships come in from one side, their ships come from the other, and that's really where the radar meta of the game picks up.
Roger.
Let's say support that guy.
Forces, provide cover for that target.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Flex. Bet you he's an Aussie. Oh, bit of a glitch here. I don't know what that is all about. So as you can see, their forces come into Charlie Point as I predicted, and they'll be on the other side of the island, and so will we be. Now, bring the guns down to Bravo point. We've got someone sneaking in there. We've got 30 smoke up in that corner there.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Well, let's hit the skids because we have a
Battleship detected.
Mogami trying to sneak into Bravo point there. Yeah, I know it's a bit all over the shop on the main menu. I do look a lot on the mini map. Was that Mogami going to come in? I wonder. Or is he just going to sit out? I know they had a... No, he's actually going to... Looks like he might even beach. Which is, he's broadside to this Myoko. Which is interesting. Now our forces on the western side, they've been pushed out somewhat. We're just going to help these guys out of here. There's a lot of hitters out here. Just keep that angle, of course. Monarch's a fairly fast ship, so I did lead him a decent amount. Let's see how that landed. That don't look too shabby. Nah. I would like that a bit more, but so we want to attention this guy here. We've got long range shots from something that wants to set me alight. How rude. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this stream here. Give me a sec. Let's try that. Sorry about that, guys. Don't know why the stream locked up like that. But you know, when it does lock up like that, if you are watching, then do let me know.
Good show.
Because yeah, I'm not always looking at the display, so. Hopefully that is now coming to you with some gameplay as opposed to a frozen screen. Again, do let me know when that happens. Pause is backing up. Try right there. He's the one that's spotting me. Missed. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. He's going to move out. There we go. Should go undetected, and we do. That's alright. We can wear rounds like that. At this range, dispersion will just be in our favour. Dispersion from the enemy team, of course, not my dispersion. Although dispersion is not in my favour either. Oh, sorry about the phone going off. I think someone's either tweeting me or messaging me on some way, but that's live broadcasting for you. You never know what's going to happen.
Concentrate fire on the enemy
Oh,
warship.
what have we got out here? Gummy, that for you, pal. Up and over the island. Oh dear. BigShadows going to throw some AP my way. And swing and a miss. Nice. Now he's waiting for me to fire. Now I'm not protected because obviously that DD can't see me at Charlie Point. Lanes, that's what's detecting me. Get that up. Now I might as well fire because I am detected.
Fighter airborne.
About there. Yeah, leading them way too much, aren't I? Way too much. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Enemy destroyer detected.
All stations, defend that area.
Yeah, I can't get over there. Now, I was almost going to be greedy with those rear turrets, but I won't be. I'm going to get over the these front turrets so they come up over the hill for that Mogami who's going to be broadside to us in a moment. So we'll take his guns off him for a moment. Just so he doesn't think there's too many people aiming at him. And now is a good time to... Where's he going? Yep, you can feel my guns on him. He doesn't like it at all. Where is he at? Where is he at?
Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy cruiser sighted.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
And remaining undetected, which is nice. Yeah, that DD.
Set a smoke screen.
That DD is somewhere.
Roger.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Enemy battleship detected.
Acknowledged.
I owe you one.
Enemy cruiser detected.
The ship is on fire.
Enemy battleship detected.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Target penetrated.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Now we do have two fires, now one fire. I'm just going to let it burn for a little bit. And
Much obliged.
now we can repair some of that back up. A bit more off the shores. Having a bit of a look around, just make sure there's no one trying to sneak up from behind us. Let's get that plane up in the air, and just to help with that detection.
Fighter airborne.
Okay. Now we do need a couple of these ships down fairly damn quickly.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Not going to get any rounds on that Monarch. We're certainly going to get some rounds on this Colorado.
Fighter returning to ship.
Enemy battleship sighted. Enemy destroyer sighted.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
You muff those torpedoes up.
Battleship sighted.
Torpedoes
You're going to wear
direct
one.
front.
Now, that was not nice.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Akatsuki's going around the island. Okie dokie. Now Ganesh now is gonna have me broadsided too, little turd. Now, he's gonna be hard to pen, but we can try for the Missouri out there. We're gonna come around the island. I'm sort of hoping those guys will take care of him. Monarch out there.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Main turret critically damaged.
Oops. Ganesh now, he's going to cane me. Thank you very much. That wasn't nice. That was not nice at all. And we're really caught between a rock and a hard spot in here, aren't we? We're sort of committed to this, to going in. Nagato front and center.
The enemy is about to win.
Yep, they certainly are, and they played a good game. 10,000 off the Nagato, I'll take that. We've got a repair coming up in 30 seconds. We'll certainly use that if we survive that long. We are getting surrounded, unfortunately, but look, hey ho. Been detected by a plane, and got a shit ton of boats up behind us. We've got a Missouri coming in on our left. And oop, wrong button. There we go, that's what we want. Let's bring our guns around. Because, where's those torps going? Oh, they're friendlies. Oh, Hippie, what are you doing, pal? Scaring the crap out of me like that. Swatted a plane out of the sky, which is nice and dandy. We just need to step on this B point just so we can stop that flood of points there. Get our plane up. Do a bit of spotting. Oh dear.
Fighter airborne.
It's secondaries on the Missouri. Wait until all my guns are available.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Enemy cruise
Guns on the Colorado.
Damage. Acknowledged. Thank you. Thank you.
Come on, guns. Get that fire out.
The ship is on fire. Fighter destroyed.
2 seconds for those front gun to be active. And that's going to be a good night.
Problem solved, sir.
There we go. Again, they played a good game. You know, credit where credit's due. I think there's always a fine line. Let's get back to game and give that guy a couple of compliments because he did try to protect me a number of times. Where's he at? And this flex compliment plays well. He did play well. Again, a couple of times he tried to protect me. Threw up smoke down at Charlie Point so I could stick my nose out and put some rounds down range without being detected. So I credit where credit's due. As I was saying, come on, girl, load up. As I was saying, is that I think it's always a fine line. I'm finding that between being aggressive enough to be effective and too aggressive to just be the center of attention. So look, I mean, it wasn't terrible. Could have done better, but 35 secondaries there. Look, sorry, target hits, beg your pardon. 42 over pens there. One batted out of the sky there. 2 destroyed. 1 set on fire. I mean, the eye was not renowned for setting fires, so we've got 2 destroyed. 1 citadel. Let's see how we did in the credit department. Yeah, 80k in total. There's our commander XP. There's 1100 there. Let's go back to port. Let's kick it in the guts there and continue on with the grind. Again, if there's if you've got a particular build on your Iowa and you think that would work better, I'll just show you quickly my build, and then you're able to determine whether this is the correct way or not. So let me know in the chat if you've got an Iowa and you think this could in fact be built in a better way. There we go. Okay, so first slots, main armament mod 1, damage control mod 1 in slot 2. Then I actually went with the artillery plotting room for slot 3 there, the mod 1 in the artillery plotting room, just to increase the range. I think that's questionable, but you know, look, you let me know. Damage control mod 2 again because hey, you're a battleship, you're always on fire, so that helps with the fire control. Went with the concealment. That's helped me a little bit. Again, I think that's a questionable one. Look, you know, you could take target acquisition on that slot, but I did go with concealment. Again, let me know if you agree or disagree on that. And artillery plotting room there to decrease the dispersion. That's the reasoning behind that. But look, oh, excuse me. Copy's repeating on me, but let me know whether you agree or disagree with those, and if you think there's a better setup there, let me know in the comments section. Start it up again and see what sort of trouble we can go and find. As I was saying, is that we are pushing through the American battleship line in the Iowa, with the idea of pushing up through to the tier 10. Of course, that's the plan. Top tier again on Two Brothers. This is always a contentious map. I don't know whether you've ever seen anything like an Iowa or a Missouri or a Bismarck, or I mean any of those sort of big battleships run down the middle. It's if nothing else, it's humorous. But as I said, we are on Two Brothers. It's a domination style map. We are top tier against Iowa All-Size. That's the yes. He's the All-Size was giving me a hard time last game, wasn't he? Colburn, how you doing, man? Thanks for dropping by. What have you been up to? As I was just saying, is that just pushing my way through the American battleships at the moment, and not doing terribly well. But we keep coming back. We are gluttons for punishments. What can I say? Now, as you can see on Two Brothers, it's either you know, one side or the other. Going up the middle it tends to be the avenue of death. So, look, especially if you're a battleship player, or if any ship for that matter, don't go up the middle. Not clever. Funny, but it's not clever. So we might just hang back just a smidge. And get some support out for these guys at the front here. Support him, support the Kagero.
Let's give them a hard time. Good luck, everyone.
I didn't even realise you were watching, to be honest, Coburn. So appreciate you letting me know in chat. If anyone else is watching, watching the live, I should say, you just let me know in chat, just so that I know that, well, it's beaming out to you live, and it's, you know, of decent quality. If you don't want to chat, you don't have to chat. That's fine. I understand that some people don't like chatting and don't like, but you know, some people just like lurking, and that's fine. But yeah, just let me know in chat that you are there and that it's still coming out to you. Yeah, I'm feeling your pain there, Coburn. He's just saying he's not too bad. He's been taking a break from warships for a while, playing different games. I'll probably get back into the game. Not really happy with the grind. Yeah, I feel your pain. I really do. Yeah, this, as you can see, grinding my way on the American battleships at the moment. Excuse me while I
Enemy battleship sighted.
try to take some lucky shots out of this Shani. If it continues on, that should be reasonably close. I'm sort of hoping. He hit the brakes, I think, but we might get a little bit on him. Yep, some overpens. Oops, someone's got a double strike. Wow. Well done on the double. As I take rounds in. That and the usual broken stuff. Well, hopefully not too much is broken. Here's a quick my okay.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
He's going to turn out, but that's fine. Quite happy for him to turn out. Turn away. There's the All-Size.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
I think I'm actually leading these targets way too much. What do you think? Yeah, no, you're right. Writes in chat, Shell misses RNG. Yes, I've been. Yes, I've last couple of days I've made a lot of sacrifices to the RNG gods. Tried to sacrifice a virgin, but couldn't find one. Yeah, I'm just watching my flank there, just make sure none of these other ships want to reach out and touch me. Let's go here. The old horse turning out again. $7 grand, I'll take $7 grand off him any day. We've got those guys pushing out this because Nez now wants to come and play as well, so we might just push up a little bit and just to let him know that we are here and we are protecting our fellow comrades in arms at Bravo Point. And my Oko's 19k's out. I think this Ganez now, is he going to come through the gap? No, he's not. Yep, he can feel my guns on him. And he doesn't like it.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
Just pull back a little bit. We've got Delta Point, obviously Charlie Point, Zaz. The guys are working on A Point. So I'm just going to pull back a little bit and let them come to us. Play a bit more defensively. Yeah, no, you're right, mate. Let's reach out and touch the Ganez now. Oh, it was great with their freedom power, apparently. Yeah. As I was saying earlier, is that it's always... what a terrible shot. He jumped on the pegs really, really early. It's always a... not a contentious issue, but it's always interesting to whether you push forward and be the target of opportunity, or whether you hang back a little bit. We might have better get rounds on this guy, if I can spot him. Or whether you hang back and shoot from long distance. So we lost another one, but look, we do have 2 points. We're just holding out for the moment. Ganez now wants to come in and play. Let's short these a little bit.
Enemy destroyer detected. Enemy battleship sighted.
Swing and a miss. My aim is absolutely terrible, isn't it? Let's see what we can help with over this side. Where's that Shoney going? Out there. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Very disappointing.
Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy battleship sighted.
This Ganez now is going to give everyone a hard time, so we really want to concentrate on him a bit.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
They're either long or they're short, aren't they? There's no in between.
Battleship sighted.
We made him turn out, so that's the main thing. Let's get these guns around. There's a DD spotting me from somewhere. He's over in smoke. Excuse me while I sniffle. Can't hear all the way over there. He's stationary, but don't think I'm going to get through that hill. No. Excuse me for a moment. Where's the way you sniffles? Ah. Righty ho. Now, where'd that DD go? We're going to need some killing starter. Okay, Shani wants to play. Let's not See whether they're a little bit more accurate than the last ones. 16 grand. I'll take 16 grand off the shiny. Need more wall hacks. Yes. Well, I don't know about wall hacks. I think I need to be a bit more bloody accurate. I think you give me a handful of wheat and a barnyard door and I still miss the damn thing. Actually, let's... What's he doing? He's turning in. Let's move forward. Come on, Iowa. And he's coming in. Let's...
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
They look good. If I can take another 16, I'll be happy. 12, I'd be happy with 12 at least. And we are down. Well, he's down at least. Now, this DD down here, this got your mother. What was he on, 11 HP? Did I read that right?
Fighter airborne.
Oh, excuse me. Now, where's he sitting at? He's angled quite nicely. They probably want to go about here. Up and over. Nothing. He doesn't like being shot at, so he's moving forward. He knows that I've just put a full salvo out, so he's actually going to pull out. And Akatsuki's got torps on him. Come on, girl. Move forward. Move forward. Where are you at? You are right there. Let's nose in a little bit. Now that DD's not going to come out and help him because he's on 115 HP.
Enemy cruiser detected.
Attention, reporting a target position.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Fighter destroyed.
Some knife fighting with the all size. He's going for the ram too. Gonna sacrifice himself. And there's now.
I need help.
Oh, let's go for the heroic ram. What do you reckon? Try to get that my Oko down. There we go. Lovely, lovely.
Cruiser destroyed.
And knife fighting with the Ganesh now. I'm not going to overpen this guy, so I'm going to aim my... Don't tell me he's going to ram too. Backup strat. Yes. Look, it works. And, you know... Oh, look, that was a terrible, terrible shot. That was disgusting. I did say I needed some help.
The enemy is about to win.
Yes, they are about to win. And some more torps. He didn't engage those very well.
Problem solved, sir.
Knife fighting with the Grenadiers now is always fun. And we'll play Ring a Rosie for a little while. He's trying to swing around out of my gun rotation, which is very cool.
Enemy battleship foundered.
That's always interesting. Knife fighting with the Grenadiers now. Tom Nash, thank you very much for joining the stream, my friend. My brother from another mother. Yes. Look, thank you very much. Hey, I dropped by your stream, as you would have seen, while you were babysitting, and it certainly brought back memories, my friend. Yeah, we've got what, two children ourselves. I mean, a lot older, but yes, it does bring back a nice memory. So yes, I did get in Colburn. Some great memories there, Tom. Look. My best advice as a young father is enjoy it while you can, because it doesn't last very long at all. Let's pop that up. Oh, that guy's still.
Fighter airborne.
Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Over here. Oh, boom shakalaka. Detonation. Well played. That's it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've actually been detonated. So let's give them a GG. They played well. I know he is my youngest, and I've got two olders. Yep. As I said, enjoy it while you can, because you literally turn around. You know, you look one way, let's go back to Port. Sorry, you look one way, and then you look back at the kids, and they've all grown up. They're teenagers, and they're, you know, mum and dad aren't cool anymore. They come after mum and dad when, you know, with their hand out. I need money for this. I need, you know, new this. Which is fine now. I mean, that's the you know, the role of a parent. But yes, when they're that age, I just got a invite to a div. Decline. I don't want to go over to Eagles. I want to stay with the Sharks. That'd be on notifications, wouldn't it? Notifications. Asked to join a division. Flex_Oz. Have a look for him. Flex_AUST, I think it was, wasn't it? See what we can find. Go in the right section. Excuse me for a minute. I will read chat in a moment. I just want to see if I can't find this guy that was trying to ping me an invite. Obviously, he pinged me an invite while I was in game, and that it timed out. So the thing with that little invite thing, it just takes forever to come up. Flex_AUST, I think it was. It's still not coming up. Enter. Go. Activate. Resume. See what it finds with just flex_. Excuse me for a moment. I'll just reach that. You're right. Yeah, as I said, they just grow up so damn quickly. Sorry, man. I was in a game. Be happy to join you when you are free. Tom Nash saying, after the stream, go and check out what I've uploaded a few minutes ago. It would be my pleasure, and in fact, it would be on my my videos to be watched list. Obviously, sub to your channel, and that'll come up in my video feed. For those who are watching, go and check out Tom Nash. Look, Tom, it does look good. The game does look good. Tom, while you're here, my English is terrible. While you are here is what I'm trying to say. Let chat know what you're all about. If the chat will allow you to post your link, I'm happy for you to do that. If it doesn't, then just give us a couple of sentences of this service that you provide. More than happy for you to give us a full blurb of, just so that people can, promote yourself is what I'm saying. I'm here not, I'm not one of those guys who say, look, you can't it, I'm hard against it, you're not doing it. No, I'm not. I'm all about sharing the love, sharing the internet love. You've got a slightly different clientele to mine, but really here to help each other. So again, write down what you're about, who you are, what you do. I don't know whether I've got your link in the description. Smack my fingers. But we have got an invite invitation. But yeah, do write in the description sort of your who you are and why people would need to want to go and see you. But happy. Nines question mark. And what I'm trying to do is just ask whether he's got Discord or TeamSpeak. It just makes, obviously if we can vocally communicate, it's going to make, coordination between the two of us a lot more easier. So we'll wait till it loads up, and then I'll finish that sentence. On the oceans map, this is... This does suit the battleships, obviously, but as long as our destroyer captains decide to sort of get out and spot. I've seen on the oceans map so many times where the little old destroyers, hide behind the cruisers, which is, a bit of a no-no. But when you hide behind your battleships, look, you might as well just not load into the game. If you're not going to, be up front and spot for the big hitters, then look, don't even bother, guys. That's one thing I'm not as a destroyer captain, and I freely admit that. I do play destroyers occasionally.
Action stations.
Let's give them a hard time. Good luck and fair seas.
Do you have Discord or TeamSpeak? And chat that way. If not, then that's okay too. How's the stream actually looking? If someone just let me know in chat whether it's coming to you. I mean, I'm getting a healthy signal via the dashboard there. I did have a bit of a technical glitch earlier where, excuse me, where it froze on screen for some reason, but, hey ho. Where are we going? We're going this way. But, yeah, let me know on screen, goodness. On chat there that, you're getting a good quality, and that's what I'm all about. It's, if it's not coming to you at a decent decent quality, then I want to know about it. If the stream gets jammed up, then I want to know about it. You know, I'm here to produce a decent quality, and hopefully, I was going to say for your enjoyment. Hopefully it's for your enjoyment. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Yeah, Tom, as I was saying, I don't know whether you were around when I was just saying that, but let people in chat know about your channel, my friend. If it'll allow you to, happy for you to post your link. If it doesn't allow you to post your link for some unbeknown reason, then I'm more than happy for you just to, you know, tell us about yourself, what you do, what sort of services, you know, what people can expect if they pop over to your channel. So.
Enemy battleship sighted.
It's a fast little cleave, and I'm thinking perhaps. No, yeah, where's he going?
Many
10
thanks.
seconds. He's coming in slightly, isn't he? No, I overshot him. Yeah, just advertised my my position. Worcester is taking a hell of a lot of rounds there. Got a Turpitz out at 22 kilometres. Hopefully he's not going to be too much of a bother. We really want this Cleveland down. Now he's turning out, which is nice. And they're torpedoing smoke when everyone knows that smoke is a torpedo magnet. Didn't get a hit on there, damn it. Where's that DD? We have highlighted him. That's what we want. We want this guy,
All stations.
because this is our point.
Concentrate fire on the target.
Well, that Cleveland hopefully is going to wear some torps. That's not a high percentage shot, is it? Hmm. Really need some intelligence data.
I need intelligence data.
Roger.
Enemy battleship.
How you doing at B?
Roger.
Yamato, let's get some rounds out on the Yamato, considering that we've been spotted. Not terrible. I've seen worse,
Enemy destroyer detected.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target. All stations reporting the position of a
Ouch.
strategic target.
Main turret.
I'd say there are Yamato rounds coming in. Ouch, ouch. Go away, nobody likes you. Now, I'm not going to repair that turret because obviously it'll repair itself.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Yeah, should have waited until both those turrets were fully repaired. Getting on a Yamato with one set of turrets is not clever. Yeah, and a ricochet. Yay, yay for me. Republic, broadside. And he disappeared. Damn it. Let's play the reversing game again, because that Yamato's
Good luck and fair
will
seas.
cane me every time. The Republic's probably sending HE at me, I would say. God's sake. That's a bit painful for, I presume they were Republic rounds. Teammate must be AFK by the looks of it. You... Hey. Of course he is, he's not going to answer, is he?
Enemy cruiser detected.
Here's a Mo, not a high value target. Well, he's a high value target, but not a high percentage target, being Straight onto us like that. We'll get some rounds out and get a reset. That's probably going to help us somewhat. And just slow down that progression on that cap. Just nose into him a little bit. And the idea is just to get some rounds on him. Of course, get some damage off him. No cap reset. Okay, so there must be someone else there. There'd be a DD on station there, obviously. Now, I would expect Yamato rounds coming in. You going to bring the pain? Is this... Oh, no, not very good torps, are they? He's burning down quite nicely. Yeah, there is definitely someone else in B here. Can't see him. It's Oregon. He's turning out. Dispersion is going to be the death of me. Someone got torps out on the Yamato. I got it. Now there's something interesting. Got a Cleveland chasing after the. Oh, that's an enemy Cleveland. You dickhead. Certainly well angled. I'll give them the credit where credit's due. Let's pick on the old Izimo. He's a low health target, and that's a good. They're not even going to hit, are they? Oh, no. I'm just saying that's a good strategy to take. If you can see a low health target, don't presume someone else is going to take him out, because you know they won't. What have we got out here? Cleveland, he's still going. Yamato, he's still going. Now I did hear the torp alarm goes up that way over there. That ain't going to bother me that much. Nice and dandy. Republic. Worcester. Fairly quick ship, isn't he? These don't look terrible. He's going to turn out and dodge those. Rather rude.
Enemy cruiser detected. I need intelligence data.
Yeah, going into B is not clever at all. Really need this guy out here down as well. Now he's going to turn out, I should imagine, before those rounds get to him. Or are they going to hit? Well, I got a piece of him. Yes, thank you very much, Iowa. Playing up, just to help with that spotting.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Fighter airborne.
I need intelligence data.
More Yamato rounds, but they fell short. And undetected. Look, I think the best thing is just to go
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
full kamikaze and see who we can take out on the way out. Excuse me. Now the only reason I'm going for this Iowa is because only guy I can see. I think he's going for he's going backwards.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Yeah. I thought looked at that smoke
To starboard.
and thought he was going. Where's those torps? Thought he was going forwards, but he wasn't. He was going backwards.
Fighter returning to ship.
And that does throw off a lot. As you can see, me going forwards and backwards did throw off those torps from the DD.
The enemy is about to win.
Now again, you watch these rounds on this Yamato, they'll just bounce straight off. Or not even hit, that'll work. That's what worries me. That Yamato there is gonna hurt me a bit. Oh, Worcester, broadside. I'll have a crack at you. He's turning in a bit, but I think they're going to fall behind him. Or he's going to find the gap.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, I'm going to get pounded here. But hey ho, what can you do when you're the target of everyone? Let's go this guy.
The ship is on fire.
Who we got out here? Republic. You know, with this amount of firepower going at you, you haven't got a great deal of chance. It's just a matter of going in, taking out who you can on the way. And look at those rounds coming in from that Minotaur. It's just caning the living crap out of me.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
But look, what can you do? Just throw yourself into the devil's mouth, throw yourself into the lion's mouth, and again, just take what you can while you can. There we go. That's game. Again, they played it very, very well. I played an absolutely terrible game. I mean, it didn't really help us that we had an AFK, or it appeared to be an AFK ship there for quite a while. We did get a dreadnought. For those who don't know, you can read that there. Receive damage exceeding 100%, 120% of your ship's normal HP. Go back to port and see if our division mate is still there. Now, excuse me. Yes, yes, they are. Much I could do about it. Accept the pain. So as I was saying, people that are here, yeah, if you are in chat, if you are watching, let me know in chat. Let me know where you're from, what sort of games that you play. If you do play the Iowa, I did run through my loadout in the Iowa a little bit earlier, but if you've got some hints and tips and some ideas how to better play the Iowa, how to better to set up the Iowa, let me know either in live chat or on replay. That'd be awesome. So any hints and tips would be greatly appreciated. Back on Two Brothers in a domination style match. Yeah, this Two Brothers map seems to rotate fairly quickly. I don't know what the go there is, but look, it's not a bad map, but it's not my favourite. Now, while that is loading, just bear with me a sec. Just
General quarters.
Okay, just answering the message that someone sent to me about an hour ago.
Let's give them a hard time.
Hi, am I still in? No, in the right chat. Oh, wrong button. Damn it.
Fighter airborne.
I didn't want that fighter to be airborne. I was actually trying to type. That was rather silly of me. Oops. Yeah, I don't know. All I was trying to do is write a button to tell that I pressed the wrong button, but it wouldn't allow me. Didn't like the word button. It must have thought it was a swear word for some reason, and I don't rightly know why. Kronstadt's being fairly game. Oh, go away. I'll get to you after. Now I wonder whether he is slowing
Massive
down.
storm moving in.
So what we can do is let's go right here. Because he is slowing down.
Enemy battleship detected.
And he's being concentrated down. Oh, look, got a piece off his nose. Not going to be enough. Human body parts always trigger the censorship. That I did not know. Thank you for that. We've got a Missouri that's going to be able to play. We do have a broadside of Des Moines. Juicy, juicy. So I need some intelligence.
I need intelligence data.
Or
Get ahead.
this guy here.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Did he just run into smoke? He might have ran into... Kronstadt's still there. Someone's shooting out of smoke. Wow. First blood, devastating strike. I'm going to put some rounds out on this Montana. there. See how they look. Not terrible. 16 grand's not terrible at all. Just so that he keeps on pushing out. Yeah, no, I didn't realise that, Coban, to be honest. That human parts always trigger the censorship. That's why I put sort of some gaps in there so that you can realise what we are doing. Yeah, well, I can't shoot what I can't see. I mean, I could change out to HE, but guarantee the first time I do that, someone will present a broadside and I won't be able to punish them. Now, something is detecting me. So, yeah, we've got some friendly torps going into the smoke, and that's always a good move. If you see smoke, put torps into it. And yes, we all know that smoke are torpedo magnets. So I'm just waiting for that smoke to dissipate a little bit. Once it does, I should be able to see what the goodness I'm aiming at.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Where's our division partner going? Flex Australia. What are you chasing?
Attention, reporting the target position.
9 grand off the Kronstadt. Now that DD that was in D point is over there. I should go undetected. Lovely, that's what we like to see. Undetection. BB's dream here is that being undetected and have things to shoot at. So I would guess this guy's travelling backwards. Would be my guess, because that's what I'd be doing if I had everyone shooting at me. If dispersion plays nicely. Oh look, 4 grand. 4 grand on an angled Kronstadt is look, I'll take that. Excuse me, not for another drink. And that's the beauty about these streams. It's often just me talk to myself, and your throat does get a little bit howdy doody sometimes too. So Kronstadt's getting punished quite nicely. I'd like to see what that what our DD's doing too. I'd like to see that DD push up a little bit.
Enemy destroyer detected. Enemy cruiser sighted.
I need intelligence data.
Yeah, at this range on a Fletcher, he's just going to dodge and weave on my round, so there's probably not a great deal of advantage putting rounds out. And all that'll do is just make me detected, so perhaps I can put a... Yes, let's put some sneaky rounds. These back guns are going to take a month of Sundays to rotate, but at least I can get these 2 front turrets on him. That's 17 kilometres out. 5 grand. Thank you.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Yeah, and he's taken 10.
Enemy is about to win.
All stations, the ship is on fire.
We'll just keep backing up. Backing up. So we can get some mangle on this Montana. Oh, really? That's just rude.
I need help.
You need help. We all need help.
About to win.
Fires out in 2, 1, and let's get some of that health back. Guys, I just got a health back. That's just rude. Now detection should drop off. There we go. Now we can push forward a little bit.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Yes, I have taken the lead. Again, I've been a little bit too passive, but look, I didn't want to push into that D point with so many. You know, we had a what do we have? The Shan Horst out the back there. We had a DD floating around. Very easy for them to spot me, and very easy to be concentrated down. So, speaking of spotting, let's whack that up just for giggles. We got our allies. Yeah, we are getting our. We're losing. I was going to say something naughty then. What are we doing? We're coming up to a 2-hour bracket, so we'll see how much more longer that we'll actually stream for. I tend to sort of like going around the 1.5 to 2 hour mark. You know, for those who have stuck with me through the couple of hours, certainly do appreciate it. It is awesome. Yeah, our friendly's going to fall. He's got 3 on him. Sorry, man. Couldn't get to you on time. And detected. Okay, some knife fighting time, is it? Camera's gone all wonky.
Fighter returning to base.
And we got a DD out here that's going to need secondary love.
The ship is on fire. Concentrate fire on the designated target. Critical engine damming on water quickly.
Ouch. Ouchie, ouch, ouch. That hurt. But again, and that's why I didn't want to come in early, because I knew I'd be concentrated on with that amount of enemy ships at that point. So on with the grind. What can I say? On with the grind. Come on, back to port. Come on now. There we go. Just saying goodbye to our division friends, and that's one of the good things about the World of Warships. We have a very friendly community, and which is awesome. Hit me up for another game some other time. I generally hang out on Discord and BS at deigned7.com. Leave division. Yeah, Ripperoonie. Yes, he basically taught me a new one. But look, you know, what else could you do? You get to that point of the game where, look, the chips are down. You might as well, you either turn around and with your tail between your legs and run, or go in guns a-blazing. So. So what are you thinking? Look, we're coming close to the 2 hour mark. Look, we'll have one more, and then we might actually wind the stream up. And more messages. Yay. Well, there is a lull in proceedings. Tom Nash dropped by. For those who haven't met Tom or gone seen his channel, then do pop over and go and see him. And does a lot of YouTube tutorials or how-tos, how to get the best out of YouTube, and whether it's analytics, whether it's thumbnails, and all that sort of metadata stuff. So go and check out his channel. Coburn, you release material every now and again, I believe. Yeah, go and check out Coburn's channel. As I said, it's all about, you know, sharing the love, helping each other out. Hi, team. Team starts with a T. Funny how that works. Where to, fellas? Yeah, I'd say that this would definitely be the last game, at least for this session. It gives me a chance to go and cook some tea. Yes, memes and all sorts of things, says Coburn. Yeah. What did I miss that? Where to, fellas? It's standard so crap game, no matter what we do. Active stuff for normal. Yep. Okay. So yeah, go and check out Coburn. Hey Coburn, do you want to do me a favour and see if you can't post your link in the description? It'd be interesting to know whether people can do that or not. I often say to people to try it, but I don't know whether it will work or not, or whether I need to allow it from my end. So yeah, just have a crack at it for me if you wouldn't mind. Actually, I might not go over in Destroyer Alley. That's going to make me broadside. Damn it. Some of it's game development related. That's fine. You know, some people might be into game development stuff. That's fine. But yeah, as I said, just do me a favor and see if you can't link your YouTube channel in the description. Sorry, in the chat box. Because yeah, I'd be interested to know whether that.
Massive storm moving in.
Okay, good to know. Thank you. Massive storm moving in. Yeah, because I've said to some people before, you know, if you want, you know, link your channel, you know, so people can see who you are and what you do. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. It might be filtered. And I'm just trying to work out, again, you know, I don't want to ask people to do that if it's not going to allow it. Okay, let me just pop over here and go show. Yeah, it did actually ask me to either accept or deny that. Obviously, it recognises that it's a link, and you know, most people aren't big fans of allowing other people to you know, promote their stuff. I'm totally opposite. I would actually encourage it. Yep, I've just allowed it. I had to go just over to chat there and allow that to be posted.
Enemy battleship sighted. Enemy cruiser detected.
So yeah, he got I don't know, almost 3 grand off the Yamato. He's not going to be worried about losing 3 grand, but he's going to worry about there's so many fires burning on his deck.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Really? Nothing? Nothing from the Baltimore?
Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy battleship detected.
Yeah, you better turn out, Monarch.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Get back!
Yeah, I can see you reversing. Now we do have 1 fire on board. I'm just going to let it burn. We're not detected as yet. What do we have coming around the corner here though? It is a Baltimore, broadside of Baltimore. Let's say hello with our little friends. He's going to back up. He should back up right into these.
Battleship detected.
6 grand. I'll take that 6 grand. Again, that's fire should be out. Yeah, what are we about 5 seconds? As long as we don't get another one lit on us, and we can recover much of that fire damage. Baltimore doesn't like to be shot at, which is fine. He's actually moving backwards. Damn it! You know, if I'd gone any further back, then I would not have been able to get over the island. Yep, and actually a couple of those rounds didn't even make it over the island. Zoho is looking funny at me. Now dispersion should be our friend here. It is, yep. Lovely, lovely. Time to get back into the game.
Straight fire on the designated target.
And yeah, support some of these ships that are out to our what's that, northwesterlish direction. Excuse me. That gearing's going to be a nuisance, but we do have plenty of allies out there to support us, so we really do need to push up. We do need some
I need intelligence data.
data to, I mean, if we can't see it, we can't shoot at it. Obviously, I keep looking over to my right because that's where my chat box is, so I'm not trying to look away and oh, come on, camera. I'm just looking over just to make sure that I don't miss anyone's posting. Speaking of postings, Big Shadow, good evening to you, good sir. Thanks for dropping by. For those who don't know Big Shadow, and I'm just sorry, guys, just waiting for this Baltimore to beach, like so, and we should be able to blap him. Done a lot of live streams, a lot of YouTube videos, and someone else got that kill. How rude. With Big Shadow. Go and check out his channel. Big Shadow's link is in the description. I know that for a fact because it always is. If you're interested, a bit later there, Big Shadow. This is actually my last game for a little while. Monarch. He's going to shoot at me. This is going to be my last game for while I go and have some tea there, Big Shadow. We've just been streaming for about the 3 hour mark now.
All stations,
Why aren't you shooting at the gearing?
Target.
No, because he's dead, that's why. Now, I'm going to be out front again, aren't I? Which is never a good thing for an Iowa.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Torpedoes are going to miss us. Those who don't know Big Shadow are the fortunate ones. Big Shadow from BigShadows World, YouTuber, Twitch streamer extraordinaire, content creator, an all-round good guy, but we don't tell him that.
I need intelligence data.
Acknowledged.
Cool, I'll be around. It's house moving time, so just packing up boxes. Okay, so you're not streaming tonight?
Retreat now.
Or you're not playing tonight? What I was getting to is that I was going to wind this stream up after this game, going to have some tea, and go and do something after that. Probably need to go and duck down to the shops, to be honest. You know how the old Mother Hubbard's cupboard's looking when you go to the cupboard and well, let's just say that we do need bread, milk, the essentials. Anyway, where did DD go? Did he go down? No, he's up there somewhere. No, I can't see him. He must have went down. Let's just follow these guys in. Bring my guns around because I'm not venturing out there by myself. I will always procrastinate by playing games. Yeah, I used to procrastinate, but I put it off. It's one of those sayings, isn't it? It's like saying, oh yeah, I'd give my left arm to be ambidextrous. That's terrible. So we are going to come in and hit some contact out in the middle here. So I want my guns to rotate this way. Slow down just a smidge. Not that much of a smidge. Oops, sorry Worcester, I'm going to bump you. Sorry man. Thought we were going to exchange paint. Now he's heading back to base, which is interesting. Now, I'm not going to reach out and touch any of those. Put that up, I might be able to. If nothing else, it's going. Oh, a double strike. If nothing else, it's going to help me spot, of course. I heard you were indecisive, but I think that's just because you can't make up your mind. Wow, Yamato, this is not going to end well. Give you the big tip. Okay, let's point secondaries at Yamato. Me against the Yamato. Let's go down in a blaze of glory. Let's go ripping into a Yamato. And where for out you Yamatos? You can see me. There he is. Ow! Yes, talk about going down in a blaze of glory. Shot down in a blaze of glory.
Front breach. We're taking on water quickly.
Nose on to a Yamato. Ram, 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 ram. If I can get to him first.
Problem solved.
Nah, wasn't able to ram the Yamato. Warship destroyed by Cowbear. It's always good to be destroyed by Cowbear. But yeah, look, you know, again, I was saying earlier, is that you either go out in a blaze of glory with guns a-blazing or run away. But yeah, that Yamato playing very well. Just let that fire burn for a while. And what do we have? Another cruiser behind us go down. What do we left for the DD? DD's up on their point. That's interesting. Don't leave the point, son. Don't leave the point. Stay there. Reverse, reverse, reverse. Don't tell me we're actually going to cap out. We do have more of their base, so you got him on fire through burning away. I wish I had a fire on him, but yeah, he didn't burn away very long. The eye is not renowned for their secondaries, but you look, it will cause a fire, but not enough certainly to take a Yamato out. So thought I'd go for the ram. Just for your entertainment, if nothing else. Win in battle 0, destroyed 0, heroic achievement 0, 3/5 of NAFL. Yeah, we won't look at those stats, will we? Because that's pretty ordinary. Go back to port. We'll edit that bit out. You won't see that. As I was saying, that was going to be our last game. Look, thank you very much for everyone for popping by. It was just a bit of a casual stream, just working through that Iowa. Let's see how close we are to upgrading the Iowa. Let's go to that tech tree if it'll load up there, to the Montana, of course. See what we got left. 63,000 left. So look, we're getting closer and closer, and all we can do is just keep chipping away at it. One of the take-home things is that one of the containers gave us. Not too sure what you mean. Just the American line, courtesy of Kamikaze. Yeah, I know whether you mean Kamikaze 78 or whether it's because I kamikaze into the. I think out of the 4 or 5 games today we've played today, I've actually kamikaze into the opposition. So, but yeah, Kamikaze 78. He does play some American lines. He's actually, for those who don't know, a community contributor for Wargaming. He's got a lot of test ships that he's trialing out for Wargaming. If you want to check him out, a YouTuber, Twitch streamer, as I said, content creator extraordinaire. You scored some ships. No? No normal ship count? But anyway, look, I won't go. Oh, the Kerfurst there, that's for the Clan Wars. That'll be for this evening. I think Clan Wars. Oh, Clan Wars in 3 hours. There you go. But no, normal amount of ships. Look, I'm not going to bore you by sitting here in port. I'm going to wind the stream up. Again, a big shout out and a big thank you for those who popped into the stream. Coburn, Big Shadow, Tom Nash. Don't worry about you. I never do. Again, thank you very much for dropping by. I certainly do appreciate you popping by, saying hello. It's good that, you know, we'll throw these streams out there. It's good that people pop in and say hello. So with that, I'm going to say thank you very much. Good night, and I'll look forward to your company in the next one.